Hello, dear colleagues. My name is Oleg Prishepo. Welcome to Trading Hero YouTube channel. Let's start our weekly review. So our total profitability is plus 157%. For the last week, we earned plus 1%. Our monthly profitability is plus 5.3%. Also, we have a floating drawdown of around 9%. Let's switch to MetaTrader platform and see how we were trading during the last week. So we start from our first currency pair. It is GBP to USD on 1 hour time frame. You can see I highlighted the previous week with the gray rectangle. So what can we say? That we have a massive sell-off on this currency pair, and the last movement we had, it took almost 5,000 pips with no correction for around like 24 hours. So it's a very massive sell-off, and we were actually trading according to the rules of the strategy, and we were buying when the price was decreasing. So the first deal of this decline we closed on Thursday, and then after the market broke the previous lows, we started averaging the like buying positions. As you can see, like thanks to the algorithm, like we didn't make all the deals like straight according to the like frames, we stretched the distance between several orders, especially it's noticeable between the third and the fourth orders. We could place like at least like one or even like two orders between them. If we have already done so, I think we would already lost the money. But thanks to the algorithm, like we have the opportunity to wait for the market to bounce back and to close our positions with profit. If you speak about how many orders we can open and how critical this drawdown is, at the moment we should look at the open trades we have on GBP to USD. And if you speak about the maximum capacity of this algorithm, it's accounted for $900. So for my account, I trade with 10K, it will be $1,800. And if we calculate the current floating loss on GBP to USD, we'll find that it is 100, around minus $100. Then we have around 150. So we have 250, then we have 450, then we have 550, and here we have $600. So our total floating drawdown is $600 from the maximum capacity of $1,800. So we can say that like we have still like around 65% of the capacity of this robot to sustain the future drawdown. Also, like we have another one order to average the deal if the market continues its decline. Let's take a look at the global picture. Here we can see that like on MetaTrader platform, we already reached all the historical lows, so we need to switch to another platform to see how we were trading in the past. We're going to use TradingView, and we are on a monthly GBP to USD time frame, and you can see that currently we are very close to historical lows of this currency pair. The prices we had in 1985. So you can see that actually this currency pair is like falling during all the time, starting from 2000, starting from 1971. Of course, we had some periods where we were increasing in price, but if we'll take a look at the global trend, like still we're going down. Obviously, like there was time like before um, 2008 when there was the hope that we'll like restore our price, but now we see that we are still falling. So what are the main reasons of this decrease, and what can we expect from the currency? Speaking about the technical point of view, it's obvious that we are like very close to the historical lows, and we can actually suppose that Bank of England can interfere and stop this like free fall of GBP to USD. And from the Fundamental point of view, I can say that there are several reasons why GBP felt and continues its decrease with a big speed. First of all, we can see that during last 2 weeks, many banks were increasing their interest rates, and Great Britain is not an exception. But still, there is a difference between the interest rate of the US, it's like 3.25 for now, and GBP is 2.25. Also, there is a huge concern between the questions regarding if they need to stimulate economy or not to support it, and the way they decided to do it. I mean, like the new British government, they decided to decrease the loans, to make some subsidiary payments like in energetical sector. So it means that we can expect that British government will have a lack of several dozens of billions of British pounds. So that's why, like many investors, they seem to be really skeptical about this decision. And meanwhile, the profitability on the US bonds grows, and it's obvious that it does make sense to invest to safer assets that may continue its growth in the future. So it means that we never faced this situation in the past, so we can only predict that if we're gonna reach some critical levels or on these levels there will be a lot of pending buying orders that can make the price to bounce back. We're gonna see the correction from this level. So here is the current situation around GBP to USD. We still have the capacity around 65% of the robots of the amount that robot uses in trading. So let's see how it goes on the next week. The next currency pair is GBP to Canadian dollar. We also have a similar situation. We have a massive sell-off, and we covered around 5,600 pips for less than 2 days. But here we have more conservative options, and we have only three trades, so everything is okay here. We're waiting for the market to go for some kind of a correction, and still we broke the historical lows from 2010, and to see the global picture, we need to switch to the historical chart on TradingView. So we can see that here the price we have is also really very, very close to the one we saw in 1985. So we are also very close to the historical lows. And what is interesting on this currency pair, we have actually, if you'll count this small doji, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 falling candles in a row. It's really a very interesting situation, because we had a similar situation when it was, let me scroll it a little bit to the history. Yeah, it was 1980 82. In this case, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and also in 1990, in 1984, 85, we also have had this drawdown. But after these situations, we had several months, at least 2 months of growth here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months of growth in 1985. So I'm speaking about the global situation that we have a unique opportunity to make some long-term investments in this currency pair as well. So the situation is pretty similar to GBP USD. I think they will move the same direction. So let's see how it starts from Monday. Let's move to another currency pair where we have four deals opened. It's Australian to New Zealand dollar. We actually started gaining this position the previous week, and many of you will ask how many orders we have and what is the capacity of this currency pair. We have 6 orders here. We have still we have 2 orders and some space behind the last order to sustain the drawdown. From the historical point of view, we are very close to the maximums we had in 2015. We already broke the maximums of 2017 and 16, and we're still heading upwards. Let's see how it goes. We still have the capacity, so with this currency pair, everything seems to be okay. And the last two currency pairs, New Zealand to Canadian, will be the first one. We can see the decline here. We were buying on Monday, Tuesday, then we closed our trade. Then after like the next impulse on Friday, when we renewed the previous lows, we opened a buying position and we already closed these two deals in profit. So everything is okay. Nothing extraordinary happened on this currency pair. Of course, we broke some local lows, but still the current price is at the levels of 2012. Still, we have like 10 years minimum. So actually, the market is very interesting right now. I think we are living in like time of like global changes. We thought that COVID will make some like huge changes to the market. It did, but now we can see that the impact of COVID, the impact of the like moves of stimulation economy that governments took after COVID started, like they actually start bringing some fruits. For some countries, these fruits are like more bitter than for another one, but like still, we never reached the like historical bottoms. I'm speaking about GBP to USD, for example. And the last currency pair is Australian to Canadian dollar. Here we can see a lot of selling trades. We actually were trying to break the previous local highs that we had from 13 of September. Then we had this like spike on the 2nd of September. We were trying to do it for 3 times, 3 days in a row, but still we didn't manage to like break these highs. We're only trying to test it with these shadows, and we were like selling against this small local uptrend, and we already closed all our positions with profit. And on the reversal moment, after we broke the previous lows, we started buying with two algorithms. We have two trades here. Like everything goes according to the plan, and on a weekly time frame, you can see that everything looks to be much more stable than on New Zealand to Canadian dollar, for example. So with this currency pair, like everything should be okay. So please be patient. Everything goes like according to the algorithm. Of course, the situation is not a standard one, but it's not critical. We need to wait how the market will move on the next week. We still have the capacity both on GBP to USD, GBP CAD, also Australian to New Zealand card, and the total drawdown is floating drawdown is around like 10%. So it means that we can move on, and everything seems to be okay. I hope the next week we're gonna see the reversal movement on GBP to USD, and British Bank will stimulate the currency pair somehow, not to break the all-time historical lows. So see you next Saturday. Wish you a successful trading. Goodbye.